Yeah, what's poppy gamers? Welcome back to a brand new video, and today is finally the day that we get the new ACR, aka the Mod U, which is what it's called in Bad Business. Bruh, this is probably either the second to third most anticipated weapon addition to Bad Business in terms of like comments and interest for the past year, because it's been over a year wait before we had this in the game, from me leaking it to now being in the game. We did indeed go with the tan option on the colors. Me personally, I was hoping for a like the dark green and black version, where like the dark green is up here and the black is down here, which looks super clean. If you guys don't know what that looks like, search it up on Google Images and you can find it. I think if you search like Bushmaster or something like that, you should be able to find the ACR. Anyways, for starters, let me go ahead and go through the gun sounds, the reload animation, inspect, all that. Here's the sound of the weapon. Here's the reload. Looking pretty good. The irons looking pretty solid. This is what the recoil is looking like without controlling. I want to shoot at a wall. I guess we'll do this. This is pretty close, but whatever. It has a pretty fast increase, not gonna lie. This is me controlling it. It ramps up real quick. I'll try to control it a little more right here as well. Yeah, it has like a second ramp up. It's pretty weird, not gonna lie. Here's the inspect for those of you that want to see it. I forget. Okay, I didn't remember what my button was. That's with the arms disabled. Obviously, I'm too lazy to go re-enable them, but it looks pretty good. It's a solid inspect. Oh, and something else to note, we actually have, also something else really cool to note, there's a charm in the game that is actually available to everybody right now, and it's the noisemaker. You can basically put this on and then go to your settings over here, the noisemaker, and you can put in your own sound IDs for the elimination sound, assist, hit sound, and headshot sound, which is pretty cool. This is going to be a lot of fun to mess around with, and I already have a video idea for it, so I'm excited for that. But yeah, let's get into everything people are here for. The attachments. We have all same optics, all same lasers, all same muzzles. For barrels, we have a ton of options. Now, when modeling this gun, I made sure to give all the options possible with this, so we're going to be going through all of this. But I do want to see if this beats anything in the game. If we go here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So right now the ACR has one more than the XK. Let's go to the Vector. For the Vector, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's go. The ACR officially has the most barrel options in the game. So design wise, this is probably my favorite weapon in Bad Business because there is so many different variations to this. Also, let me take off this charm so it's not like blocking anything. But overall design wise of this weapon is very, very clean. There's a lot of different variation you could do with it, and a lot changes as well. It just looks awesome. Let's just get into it. First up, the Viper barrel. Decrease. Oh, by the way, all the stats, I don't know if I want to sit here and read all the stats because we have so much to go through, but I will hover over each one of these. You guys can read it, but these are subject to change, so just keep that in mind. From what you see here, could change when it releases later today. But we have the Viper barrel. This is what that's looking like. This is going to look very cool with other magazine and stock options as well. Next up, we have the Marksman barrel. Here's the stats if you guys want to read them. That's what that's looking like. This is going to be really cool with a matching magazine conversion. Next up, the tactical barrel. Here's the stats for it, and also here's what that barrel is looking like. Very clean. Next up, the integral barrel. There's the stats and what it's looking like. So we have two integral barrels, which is pretty cool. First time I think we've had that as well, but we have the Viper and also the integral, and then extended barrel, increased range, and there's also two cons for that. So that is looking like basically just an extended version of the default barrel. And then we do have the heavy. You guys can look at the stats there as well. That's what this one's looking like. This is probably my least favorite one design wise. And lastly, one of my favorites, the Invader barrel. Check this one out. If you throw a suppressor on this too, it's gonna look so good. One big thing I do wish on this is that the hand stop here was like this grayish black that we have for the secondary accents. I wish that was colored differently. But stylistically, this one is really cool. I'm going to leave this one on while we go through the other attachments though. For ammo, we have 4 ammo ammo type options. We had the SPC conversion. Here's the stats on that one, which is going to have some interesting stat conversions because this is basically going to be the marksman version of the ammo types. But what's coolest about this, as you guys will see as we progress through these, but if I put this on, we have like a standard, you know, DMR straight mag, which is pretty cool. But if we go over to the 7.62 conversion, by the way, here's the stats for that if you guys want to read it, which is really interesting that we don't gain any range benefits from the top one, the extended one. We gain reload speed and mobility here, but no damage benefits, even though it's the SPC. I'm a little confused on that, so that might just be a bug or not properly worded. But what's really cool about the 7.62, here's the stats if you guys want to look at them. But if I put this on, it changes the mag well of the weapon, which is really cool when you start comboing this with like other builds on this. I don't know, it just looks really awesome. There's a lot you could do with this stylistically. Just design wise, this is my favorite weapon. And then next up, the 9mm conversion. You can see the stats here, and interesting that we increase damage here as well, so that's pretty cool. And then if we put this on, it also changes the magwell, which is really fun. From now on, we're gonna put the 7.62 on because I think it just looks the coolest. Going it down to the stock options, we have a total of 5 options here. We have the retracted stock. There's the stats if you guys want to read them, and it basically just retracts the stock. We have the marksman stock. Put that one on. Stop, I'm trying to show stuff. Here's what that is looking like. Pretty clean, pretty clean. The extended stock, this one's looking pretty solid as well. The combat stock, pretty fire. And lastly, the retractable stock, which is just the retracted or the extended version of the retracted. For our perk options, we have these standard perks, nothing new, nothing like turns it into a burst, nothing like that, which is pretty cool. Overall, design wise, like I said, this is awesome. And we also do have some camo stuff to look at, I think, on the mod U. Oh my god, we can't even really see it, but this is sick. Let me buy this. Okay. Oh my god, this one's sick though, dude. Alrighty, and moving over to the challenge skins, because everybody loves when I go through all these. Let's start with the kill mastery. Like usual, it all looks the same, man. Like I hate going through these every time, but everybody wants to see them, so I will show them. But I'm just gonna show like the key ones, and the lighting on this map isn't the greatest, so like even looking at these isn't gonna look that great. I swear they changed the blue diamond a little bit though, because it has like, I don't know, there's like stains on it now. And then for the loadout mastery, obviously it's going to look exactly like Damascus, what different colors. And I will say that the skin zones on this are pretty fire. Anyways, that is about it for the brand new mod U coming to Bad Business, which I'm super excited about. As you guys are watching this video, it may be released already or it might not be, but it is coming today as you guys are watching this video regardless. Overall, this update is really cool. We get a new charm that's reactive. Whenever you get a kill, it plays a sound of your choice, which is really cool. It might be you might have to purchase it via credits or Robux. Not 100% sure yet. I would assume it's Robux because it is something pretty cool and custom. So usually when something is custom like that, like for example the crosshairs, it's going to be Robux. But anyways, I love you guys. Leave some comments down below of what you guys think of the brand new mod U and all the attachment options, and what is your thoughts on it now being the most customizable gun in Bad Business. Make sure you guys leave some comments down below. I'm interested to read, but I'm gonna go. Thank you guys so much for all the support. I really do appreciate it. See you guys in the next video. Peace out.